The existence of the Shinju is going to cause major problems in the Shinobi world, more specifically for Boruto and the Konoha Shinobi, simply because Boruto is an Otsutsuki and the Shinju still want to devour him, even though they are now targeting living beings other than the Otsutsuki. One of those non-Otsutsuki targets is Naruto Uzumaki, and the pursuit of Naruto Uzumaki is going to have unintended consequences. Those consequences being Kawaki getting exposed for lying about Naruto's death at the hands of Boruto, and also for impersonating Boruto Uzumaki by living as the son of Naruto Uzumaki through the power of omnipotence. Daimon even warned him about this happening. Naruto isn't the only shinobi in Konoha that the Shinju have their eyes on. There's still Konohamaru Sarutobi and Team 10, as well as Sarada Uchiha, who is also prime target for the Shinju. With the lives of these shinobi at risk, Boruto has no choice but to get in between the Shinju and their targets in order to protect the village and his friends and family. Now the question is, why do the Shinju want to devour the Konoha shinobi? Specifically the shinobi that are closely related to the ones trapped within the claw grime trees, or the ones with the characteristics that the Shinju have assimilated. All of it seems pointless and doesn't even make any sense. When you consider the factors that led to the evolution of the Tentails into the Shinju, you will come to realize that all of this makes complete sense. Even more sense as you break down the Shinju's goal. Since the Shinju all come from the Tentails, their desire are mainly motivated by instinct. As Jura has stated multiple times in the manga, they are all a single existence with their own consciousness, fueled by the same desire. The Shinju are essentially the Tentails split into 4 parts, with each part having their own personality, thoughts, and opinions. Yet they still share the desire to consume the Otsutsuki, cause that is how they are designed as they originate from the Tentails. And the main purpose of the Tentails was to consume an Otsutsuki. Therefore the Shinju also share the same instinctual desire. Yet the difference here is that the Shinju are a more evolved state of the Tentails. This is mainly due to Code using his claw marks to turn the Tentails into the claw grimes. The evolution of the Tentails into the 4 Shinju was an unintended consequence of Code's chakra interacting with the chakra of the Tentails and forcing it to create new living beings. The chakra as well as the characteristics of the victims in the claw grime trees was the final piece of genetic material needed to complete the evolution of the Tentails into the Shinju. The Shinju being byproducts of Code's claw marks and the Tentails may be the reason why they have the instinctual desire to feed on the Konoha shinobi and not just the Otsutsuki. Basically meaning that the instinctual desire of the Shinju is the manifestation of 2 ambitions becoming a singular ambition. The first ambition being Ko's desire to get revenge on the Konoha shinobi, mainly Naruto Uzumaki for getting rid of Ishiki, and the second ambition being the Tentails' desire to feed on the Otsutsuki. In Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 6, Boruto said to Sarada and Sumire that he thinks that Code's white karma seal may have had an influence on the evolution of the Shinju. Even though Code himself is not an Otsutsuki, his white karma seal comes from Ishiki. It still has Otsutsuki origins. With Code's white karma seal being the catalyst for this evolution to take place, there's a possibility that Jura is the manifestation of Ishiki's will, especially considering that Jura seems as though he has inherited some of Ishiki's characteristics, like the tomoe on his chest, his ability to fly, and the patch on his head that seems like it is shaped the same way as Ishiki's horn. This can explain why Jura is targeting Naruto Uzumaki. Code's desire for revenge and Ishiki's will might have steered Jura towards Naruto's path, and Code's white karma seal may have had something to do with it, since it has Ishiki's chakra. As for Matsuri's desire to feed on Konohamaru Sarutobi and Team 10, Hidari's desire to feed on Sarada Uchiha, and the Bug Shinju's desire to feed on Ada, all of it might be due to a corruption of the feelings that Bug, Sasuke, and Moegi had towards their targets. For example, Sarada Uchiha was the thing that Sasuke Uchiha loved and wanted to protect the most. Therefore, when the piece of the Tentails that took Sasuke's characteristics was manifested into a new being, that parental instinct for love and protection turned into a predatory desire to hunt and feed on Sarada. Sasuke's desire to protect Sarada was corrupted by the animalistic instinct that always made the Tentails try to consume anything in its path until it eventually consumes an Otsutsuki. In simple terms, the people that the victims, Bug, Moegi, and Sasuke were thinking about the most when they were trapped into the tree are the people that became the prime targets of the Shinju's desire to feed. The implications of the Shinju eventually consuming the Konoha shinobi is that they may trigger another evolution into something even more sinister. The Shinju are not done evolving, and the more they continue to grow and learn, the more their ambitions and goals will become more and more detrimental to the shinobi world. Boruto, Daemon and Kawaki are currently the only ones standing in the way of the Shinju because all of them have something to protect. Boruto has to protect all of the people that are dear to him. Daemon has to protect his sister from the bug Shinju, and Kawaki has to protect Naruto from Jura. Not only that, but also protect his lie and make sure that he doesn't get exposed for impersonating the son of the 7th Hokage and deceiving the village into thinking that Naruto and Hinata were slain by Boruto when he has them in his captivity. Boruto, Kawaki and Daemon might have to work together in order to be able to compete against the combined strength of the Shinju. With the way that Kawaki is currently moving, I doubt that is going to be easy to make that happen, but they may not have another choice.